Hello, hello, hello. Hey, I wanted to take just a second to explain this concept of antibiotic resistance. It is a measurable and current example of a population of organisms evolving, and it definitely hits home in a couple different ways right now. First of all, there have been some suggestions that somehow the novel coronavirus has become resistant to antibiotics. That is absolutely not true. Antibiotics do not have any effect on viruses. They are useful against bacteria. This is why when you go to the doctor, she might say you have a viral infection and you don't need any antibiotics. That's becoming much more common. We're getting smarter in how we're using our antibiotics. But not too long ago, we were using them just too often. And so this is the kind of thing that was happening. Take a look at this picture. So here is, let's say this is bacteria under a microscope. Okay, we've got a very high power microscope here, and all of these tan bacteria are normal bacteria. Okay? There's one little blue bacteria here whose DNA has mutated, and that DNA now gives it some ability to not be chemically affected by that antibiotic like it used to be. So if we use antibiotics, kill all of these tan bacteria, guess what? The only one left to reproduce is the blue bacteria that's resistant to that antibiotic. So now what do we get? We get as this singular blue bacteria divides by splitting in two, and two becomes four, four becomes eight, and so on. We end up with an entire population of bacteria that are resistant to that same antibiotic. Okay? We're battling this by using antibiotics in a much more intelligent way, but it is still an issue that we have that some bacteria have grown resistant to some of our more common and more commonly used antibiotics. Uh, this is how antibiotic resistance happens, and we are using our antibiotics much more intelligently to prevent it from happening. This will help with stage 6, question number 13. And if you have any other questions, just zip me an email. Hey, thinking about you. Be well, stay safe.